Last week saw Commvault deliver its Shift event and the announcement of its new Commvault Cloud platform powered by Metallic AI. Now, Sanjay Mirchandani and the rest of the team took the stage, first of all, talking about the increased threats from threat actors, bad actors, those that are trying to ultimately get your data and disrupt your business. There were some real interesting statistics as ever, such as 99% of all ransomware attacks will target your security and recovery tools. That's certainly something that I've seen and heard of, and is a problem for people that ultimately are having to deal with ransomware attacks and recover their businesses. It is estimated that ransomware is going to cost organizations £30 billion in 2023. So this is a massive problem. And not only is this something that is continuing to cause a problem, the threats are getting more intelligent. There was discussion around how AI is now being utilized to personalize and get around the different security and mitigation tactics that have been utilized. So what are Commvault doing about this? And most people will know Commvault as a backup provider. They're very much looking to shift the perception as them being a backup provider to being a cyber resilience provider. And one of the areas, and if you look at the NIST framework, and there was some discussion on this, is the focus about kind of looking to the right. The next phase is that shift to the right in the NIST framework, which is looking at respond and recover elements inside of there. There's lots of discussion about needing to be able to test your recovery to ensure that you're able to do mass recoveries, because increasingly due to ransomware, we're not just seeing one or two files or a few virtual machines or a database being recovered. We're seeing the need for mass recovery across a wide range of workloads where ransomware is undertaken. As we all know, when these attacks tend to happen, the threat actors may be inside your environment for quite some time. They might go unnoticed. So these are all challenges that the Commvault Cloud platform are looking to assist IT professionals with. They've got a number of different tools in the toolkit. And I think what is most importantly, first of all, is this is a new platform. It's a software as a service platform. It still leverages all of the great IP that Commvault have. I think it's over 1,400 patents, and the amount of patents that are getting registered per year is going up all the time. So not only is this a fantastic backup tool, as you would expect, working across the hybrid cloud, both on premises and in the cloud with a wide variety of workloads, but it is including tools inside of it, such as risk governance that gives you a visibility of where all your data is across the multiple different areas and what is the risk that is associated with that. It's able to act upon it. One of the examples was it detecting a file that had very confidential information in it, and it being able to quarantine that and inform the users that that had been able to happen. We saw Scan Predict, which in their words uses AI to fight AI. So using advanced ML, it is able to look at the different behaviors and make sure that you are protecting or quarantining the data in the relevant way. There was also clean room recovery. So one of the challenges can be with a ransomware attack is trying to find the good data and the data that is without risk prior to doing your recovery. So their clean room recovery service facility that is part of Commvault Cloud allows that data to be orchestrated in the right way for recovery. And it's also able to leverage the cloud burst functionality to be able to keep costs down and to allow the massive recovery. So this is leveraging things, I think it's primarily in Azure that is leveraging this technology to be able to use unused resources at a time where they're able to do sort of parallel recoveries and things like that. The area that really interested me and was quite interesting was that they have their own AI-led co-pilot in it. And who doesn't? This is the latest trend. Obviously, Microsoft have a number of different co-pilots coming out, and Commvault are no exception. So their co-pilot is called Ali, which I think it was AI and resilience coming together to make that name. And what I really liked about it is, as you would expect, it's a chatbot right inside the interface, allowed you to be able to ask questions, but more than that, take action. So some of the examples were someone trying to find a specific feature or functionality or piece of data inside Commvault Cloud. And not only would it take you there, but it would also show you how to get there. So it was educating the user as well as helping them get the results. More so than that, they were able to type in, create me a report on this data and send it to me every week. And that would then be able to automate the process of creating those reports. So I think there's an immense amount of power inside of that. Commvault said that Arlie would allow every user to become a power user, and I love that statement. I think technology, specifically cybersecurity, is far too complex. I think there was one statement that they said is businesses and IT professionals have to be ready at all times for an attack. A threat actor only has to be ready once. And for me, this really summed up the proactive nature that we need to be taking around data protection, ransomware recovery, and cyber resilience. Now, really good to see the Commvault Cloud delivers this. I haven't yet had a chance to get my hands on it, but certainly am interested to play with the technology. Certainly the Arlie functionality is of great interest to me. So check out the doodle over on techdoodles.co.uk. Also head over to Commvault's webpage to understand more about Commvault Cloud. Hope you found this video useful. I look forward to talking to you in the next one.